The International Association of Plumbing and Mechanical Officials, IAPMO, updates the UPC on a 3-year cycle, according to the technical committees that oversee these updates. Water quality is becoming a bigger focus each cycle for consumer health and safety. The 2021 UPC was published in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic, and although COVID is an airborne virus, not waterborne, public health, sanitation, disinfection, and hand washing all became far greater concerns to Americans. There are numerous standards that cover systems intended to treat drinking water for various purposes. Water can be treated simply for looks by reducing dissolved solids that make water cloudy, even though it may not actually pose a health risk. There are also water softeners that remove some suspended minerals from the water. This is supposed to reduce scaling and improve washing machine performance and bathing for homes where high levels of dissolved minerals might be a problem. Then there are distillers, water filtering systems, and water purification systems. For all of these systems, the NSF ANSI standards are the go-to measurements. They are standards 42, 44, 53, 55, 58, 61, and 62. What wasn't covered in the standards were commercial systems. ASSE International has developed and published Standard 1087 to fill this gap. It addresses the problem of commercial applications that might use purifiers designed for residential use. For example, the volume of water processed at a restaurant would probably require almost constant filter changes if a residential system was used. ASSE 1087 covers commercial and food service water treatment devices. It includes plumbed-in T devices and components, point of entry, and point of use devices used within a building to improve water quality. Regulators and inspectors no longer need to rely on manufacturers' performance data when approving the use of commercial water treatment equipment in buildings other than residences. Surface flow and pressure drop testing is required on complete systems, and when brine regeneration is employed, testing to ensure protection against back siphonage is also necessary. ASSE 1087 does not include contaminant reduction testing that could be used to verify marketed claims. Commercial products are designed and constructed to accomplish the water treatment goals they advertise, but may not be constructed to function with safety and effectiveness when installed. This new standard provides protocols to verify that. There are 2 other water treatment systems that are addressed for the first time in the 2021 UPC: alkaline-rich water treatment and scale reduction devices. IAPMO stepped forward to create IGC 322, published in 2018, that addresses these alkaline treatment devices. Finally, IAPMO also published Standard Z601 in 2018 to address scale reduction devices. These operate in a fundamentally different way than traditional water softeners. The technology in a traditional water softener is based on an ion exchange that tends to increase scaling in water pipes. The technology covered by the new standard claims to reduce or eliminate scaling without reducing the hardness of the water. Verification of performance begins with 4 test stations set up to establish where there are similar levels of scale production. Once that's done, 2 of the stations monitor performance by the devices for a minimum of 10 days, simulating flow patterns in a typical household, while the other 2 stations monitor scale production where the water is not being treated. The devices must achieve 70% reduction in scaling to pass the protocols. The standard also covers measurement of toxicity, allowable levels for contaminants, electrical and structural integrity. It also establishes protocols for evaluating devices intended to reduce scale in tank-type water heaters and different test protocols for evaluating devices intended for tankless water heaters. IAPMO maintains that for many years, consumers, regulators, engineers, and plumbing inspectors have asked for a performance standard for water treatment devices that claim the ability to reduce scale. Since some areas of the U.S. have recently banned the use of ion exchange water softeners, need for this standard is even higher.